see a sign here, and I couldn't ignore it in the concert, but it says, "Sing to me, Rock, it's my birthday." Wow, you are excited. You want me to sing happy birthday to you? Should I sing happy birthday to her? Well, first I see a sign here that says, "Marry me, Rock." Thank you, honey, but tonight, I gotta go see Cena's mom, so I'm not gonna, Okay. All right. What's your name? It doesn't matter. No, I'm only kidding. Sorry, what's your name? Beth is your name? Beth, okay. Let's sing happy birthday. Okay. Wait, well, I just gotta ask you though, Beth, before I sing happy birthday, where are you from? You're from Akron? You know where we're at. But let me just ask you, Beth. Let me just ask you. You're from Akron, but you love Cleveland. Okay, you do love Cleveland. You better say that, because I would tell you to, love your ass back to Akron. But, okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. I know John Cena sucks. Hold on a second. I'm trying to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Beth. Happy birthday, everybody, to you. Happy birthday.
Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro.
to. Get in there. Come on. See, the problem with this is your arms are way too damn big. Look at this thing. Tell the truth, this is a headband, isn't it? And you're wearing it on your arm. Let me give this a shot. Here we go. Whoa. I'm extending my right hand in friendship and offer you a cold Broken Skull IPA. Will you accept this gesture of friendship?
Are those beers any good? Are those beers any good? I can't say it any louder. Can I taste one? Can I enjoy one? I gotta get in there and shake your hand, okay.
Boy, I tell you what, you talk a lot of trash when you got them guys around you and OC trying to get you back. Gallows, Anderson, y'all done been to my house. I know you like the back of my hand. If I'd say to AJ Styles and I look him eye to eye like I'm doing right now, AJ, I'm here to offer this beer in friendship. I ain't gonna stun your ass. I just wanna enjoy an ice cold beverage so that when you go your way and I go my way, that there ain't no animosity. And hey, would y'all like to see us shake hands and drink a beer? And AJ, the people would like to see it. I'd like to pose a toast to best damn hands in the business for the last damn 18 years, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. I would like to extend my hand, props. Personally, I think you're a big pile of trash. But when the bell rings, as far as getting the job done, ain't nobody like you.